most popular and most iconic vehicles the world has ever seen. And I have here CSL. Mainly because I'm not bothered about the M5, and you can't buy the GTR, which is a bit irritating. But nevertheless, I shall tune the thing. That's not enough power. And I can't turbo it either, what the hell? Well, this is going to be a bit of a hit on money. So it's 400 horsepower. Come on, thank you. Give it a nice racing chip to 420. The leap power. And because the M3, of course, weighs about 1,000 tons, lighten it just a tad. And now to race it. In the what was it? The M Club M? Yes, Club M. So it's an A-class event, and it's 5 races. There. Okay, that's the Nürburgring. This is gonna be extra long. As soon as I saw the word Nürburgring, oh boy. Well, I'm up against an M5 and M3 GTR, which is basically the race car only made for the road. I think only 105 were made. At least I think it was 105. It may have been less, may have been more, but that's my approximate. But I shall try, but I have to avoid the monster that is the M5. That thing is fast. And I mean that. Oh look, there's an M Coupe. Come on, BMW! They're all forming in line. Why is the M5 being beaten by M3s? And an M Coupe! It's being beaten by a Z3 M Coupe. How is that possible? That is also understeer. One of the best handling cars in the world, apparently ruined by power. Come on, get out the bloody way. Look at you with a carbon fibre roof. Of course, later M3s would utilise such a thing. And a V8. Until that was replaced by a... I was going to say a V6, but BMW's never made a V6. They went back to a straight 6 and stuck on a turbo. The hell was I caught by? Right, come on, climb the hill. Past the GTR again. Easy. Easy. Don't want to be spinning out now. Don't want to be showing those in Audi S4s how inferior this thing is. At least in terms of tyre life. Come on. Turn in. Turn in. Thank you. Well, this lap already took too long. 2 minutes 11. That's because I got stuck on a piece of wall. That's a wall. That's oversteer. Right, time to really put the hammer down now because this song's on. Not that I like it. I hate it. It's too upbeat for a racing game. Also, this song was featured in a Mazda ad. Go! Come on! Yeah, easy. Get back on the road for crying out loud. It's used a bar of fuel already. This thing seems to have the fuel tank of the size of a, I don't know, a plate of grass. Oh dear, that's 1 of 5 coming up to the Nürburgring. How is the M5 behind an M3 GTR? That's amazing. There's the M5. Look at him fighting. That'll do. Well, that's 10 grand a race. Actually, I completely forgot to check what it was for winning the entire championship. I'll find out. A great taste of tea. Alright, Apricot Hill, 3 laps, and standing start again. Good start. Yeah, easy. Yeah, early braking there, Git. Of course, BMW drivers famous for buying the optional extra that is indicators and not using them. Catch the GTR. Back on the road. No! Why? No, it was bound to happen anyway. This thing understeers to death. But luckily on slower corners this thing handles like a dream. So it shouldn't be too long before I catch up to the GTR. Especially when the AI slows down for no good reason half the time. And sure enough, here I am. Is that the M5 that's lost? Must investigate. Get in the slipstream. That is indeed the M5. That was 5th, but now last. It's got more power than all of these, and yet it's last. That's amazing. It's got a 5-litre V10. Please turn. Time to hunt down the GTR. Car, please stop squirming. Power is not everything. Doesn't matter. I must catch up to this thing. Plus, the M5 accelerates much faster than the M3. And actually handles quite well for a big saloon. Although, to be fair, it's about as speed and power. That's exactly what I'm using. I'm in its slipstream. Oh, I've got you this time. Haha! What do you think of that? In your face! CMS spun out on the opening lap. That is not enough to deter me to win. Slight drift. Turn in. So why the hell does this have such a long-range gearbox in the middle? And there we are. Oh, I wanted to see the GTR. Oh, there it goes. Oh, there goes the AI. Deciding to muddle itself into a wall, and here comes the M3. Thank you. Welcome to Cambridge. There you are. Although, to be fair, I did buy Final Fantasy 12 for like £2 there at one point. Although I have to go in there and see what PS4 games I've got. And then I've got plenty used. Ooh, look, it's Opera Paris Reverse 4 laps. I know. It's quite rare. It's a collector's edition. There's a SNES game for £250 in there. Your face. The grooves do not make this car happy. Right, come on now, let's go. Oh yes. Oh god, the M Coupe is ahead of the GTR. How is that possible? Whoa! Whoa! Refrain from pushing me. This track is extra bumpy. Must have. Oh god, the bumps really do throw this car off. I'm 4 seconds behind an M Coupe. How is this possible? Right, let's have it. Here we go. Yeah, once again, I've got you both. Let's have the M Coupe. Gotcha. Oh, yes. I've just got 2 more laps, and then that's that. Braking. Bump. 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 My car's just suddenly changed colour. But hey. Bit of oversteer. Oh, lots more oversteer. Right, time to blast down the straight. 120. 130. Brake. What is rewards? No idea, Daniel. But they seem to exist. But since I'm a Twitch affiliate, apparently I have them regardless, so I have to find out what the points are. Thank you very much for the host as well. There's a 300. I think there's like a 681 is there as well. Remember Caterham? Ha! Caterham. Braking. Here's an F1 fact. Caterham was really Renault in disguise. I know. Come on. Brake. Marco Andretti could test an F1 car. Wow. Now, if only there was another Fangio at the wheel. I thought it was 2006 Honda. Yeah, the 75 Monaco Grand Prix is a pretty awesome race. You should see old You should see old Monaco. That was dangerous. How much did I miss? You didn't miss very much, fanboy. How are you? You missed me grinding for money and then starting this. Coming up to the 4th race. 10,000. So you're watching Storm Chasers. Alright, Suzuka for 2... Oh, God, 2 laps. Well, this is the 4th standing start I'm going to have to do. Not storm chasing, but radar stuff, and yeah. Yeah, he would have won if he didn't celebrate so early. He celebrated a lap too early about his win, and as a result, he came 2nd. I've always been watching weather videos. I bet it's only for the weather girl, Kappa. Tyrrell, yeah. Welcome to the death of Tyrrell. And no one wants to remember him. Mainly because they made a 6-wheel vehicle. Hey, Alex. Stop! Yeah, that's true. It did use a 60s engine. I'm feeling very good. That's good to hear. I completed Suzuka 1,000 kilometers last night. Oh God, that must have taken a lifetime, man. And that's going to take an absolute lifetime doing this. 6 hours. Why? Why would you do that to yourself? Yep, still on the German events. 172 laps. Stop, M3. Oversteer. Well controlled. Austin Senna was catching Prost. I think Senna and Prost were in completely different cars then. I mean, you were going up against the Professor versus the Pride of Brazil. Oh, that's not too bad. If you do it in B-Spec, it takes about an hour and a half. I know it does, but luckily I won't be doing any endurance events anytime soon until, well, pretty much all the other events are complete. Till was disqualified for the championship. Yeah, that's why no one talks about it. Meanwhile, next month I need to train for Daytona 24 hours. Unfortunately, there's no such thing as the Raw anymore, so oof. 9 hours is oh God, yeah. But let's assume my PS2 can actually survive. Would be killed in Spa and endurance events. Oof. In 1985. Ouch! Just a year later. Talk about a curse. Do open hour events I may or may not do ever. Oh god! That was close. I may do 24-hour event. The 24-hour events I'll have to do will be a 2-week period, so I can actually have some call-off time. And we are done with Suzuka. And now for the Nürburgring. Oh lord. Vettel was his favourite driver. I thought Senna... No, Senna was his greatest... No, I wouldn't say Senna was his greatest. Senna would be his biggest motivation. Not sure about everything else. Remember when Spam sponsors a NASCAR team? Oh god. Anyway, time for the Nordschleife. This totally won't take the rest of my life. Do. Here we go. They sponsored Lake Speed in 1996. WCW sponsored someone. And they didn't turn out very good. Is it real racing? It's out the bloody way. Out of the way. VX, how are you? Look at the power of the M5 just pushing the M3 off the road. Look at what's he doing? Dastardly move by the M5 trying to kill the GTR. Assoluto Racing. I've never heard of it. You joined the dark side. Sponsored Senna in 1978 karting championship. Oh, Lake Speed beat Senna. Oh, bit of a drift. Yeah. Stop. YouTube is brighter. Well, that's because YouTube's dark mode's better. It's out the way. Yeah. There we go. That's better. Oh, that's a GTR there. It was the M Coupe that was being pushed around by the M5. That was absolutely dastardly. Do you know how to Nürburgring? Yes. Better? Huh? Well, the dark mode on Twitch sometimes shows up a bit too bright. YouTube's dark mode is a lot better. Big sleep. Oh god. Wait, how the hell did you get that? You haven't even subscribed yet, have you? Unless you have. That'll be weird. Oh, you bought the emote. I know how you did it. Yeah, you bought the emote. You bought the emote using Twitch points. That's gonna be real weird now. Damn, that's nice. Yeah, dark mode's really good on the eyes. An out of place GT Spec 2. Yeah, I recommend dark modes, especially at night, because it doesn't kill your eyes compared to bright mode. You didn't want to buy a Japanese Super Touring. Eat ass. Oh god, he's spamming it. 150 miles an hour. Because credit purposes. Turn, damn it, no! Your Evo's back on the road. Nice. How much were the repairs? I know, they tried to enter. Stop! Get on the carousel! What are you driving anyway? I'm driving an M3 CSL. It costs you too much. Oh dear. No one likes to spend unnecessary money, trust me. I don't either. I need to bribe someone for MOT. Williams protested it. Yeah, it's because McLaren were using a spy car then. So ProDrive wasn't too pleased. Williams wasn't too pleased about that. It's safe, but the emissions are off the chart. So you're actually killing the planet. Well done. Big Mercedes, graffiti. There's an Opal. Another Opal. Oh god, stop! It's not my daily. May as well use it as like, I don't know, you could use it as a track car. Actually, no, if anything, they're much better on emissions. It's just that jackasses like to put super big exhausts on their bike. And, yeah. I like to keep mine stock due to that. What channel points? I don't have a clue, Daniel. Yeah, bikes normally have better emissions because they have such small engines. New clutch is horrible. Have you got to change a clutch every 8,000 miles on those things? Alright, main straight. They've only just started having catalytic converters. That was my F1 team. Oh god, there is a 6th gear, but I dare use it. Okay, maybe I'll dare use it. Go over downhill. Stop, vehicle! Yeah, they do. It's supposed to be a crowd-funded team. Yeah, that'll work. Anyway, we are done with the M series things. Hey, I ride responsibly, so... Ooh, 35 grand extra. Guys want to start an F1 team. No. Alright, come on. Show me what I got. What do I get? What do I get? What do I get? Hey, it's the M3 GTR. The race-going version of the BMW M3 GTR.